So we've made the distinction between brand and non-brand keywords. Brand keywords are pretty easy to come up with, but you probably only have one or two, certainly less than a dozen brand keywords that will cover pretty much everything in your business. You know, the names of the people, the names of your business itself, maybe books or courses or something that you sell. That's brand. Let's focus for a minute on non-brand. A question that always comes up is, how many keywords do I need? Well, we've said to start to think of a few keywords for each area of the business. Remember that daft example I had, doors and windows and shower screens? Well, let's focus on those one at a time and try and come up with, for now, somewhere between, I'm going to say 1 and maximum 50 for each department. And if 50 scares you, great. Start with half a dozen. This will change. This list of keywords that you have, as we start to run ads, as we start to gather data, because Google shows us for every single keyword in our account, Google's going to show us exactly, remember the magnet? For each keyword, for each magnet inside our account, Google's going to show us the list of all of the different search queries that people actually typed into Google. And it's even going to show us the performance for every single one of those. In other words, how good are they? How bad are they? We'll get to that. Don't worry. So we don't need to be perfect yet. That's the main thing you need to think about here. You're just looking for a starting list of keywords. And I'm going to say roughly half a dozen to a couple of dozen, somewhere in there. If you can only think of one or two, great. If you're a massive overachiever, go for 50. But somewhere in between 6 and 20 will do for now, for each offer, for each department, for each main part of your business. Think about the different ways that people might search. Some of those keywords might include some sort of geographic term. It depends where you sell your services. If you are a home builder in Melbourne, then some of your keywords will probably contain the word Melbourne. Some will, some won't. But get that in a few of them. If you sell nationally, then the names of cities are going to be less important. Some people will still use those, but you don't need to list every single city in the United States, if that's where you are, and have every single one of those as a keyword. You might do eventually, but you don't need to start out that way. So we're trying to make this manageable. Again, we're not even logging into Google yet. We're just doing this on a piece of paper, a whiteboard, a spreadsheet, whatever it is that you use. And we're just starting to brainstorm a short-ish list for each area of the business. So go, do the work. Please put it in now. Don't start the next video. Don't jump to the next module. If this is your first ever Google Ads account, then start now thinking about this. Go to Google if you like and type a few of these in. See if your competitor ads show up. Or if a bunch of randomness shows up, then go, okay, maybe not this keyword then. And try something different. Again, aiming for 2, 3, maybe 4 word phrases and around about half a dozen to 2 dozen for each area of your business. Go.